name's Chris Icinger with Mondo Recipes. If you guys would take a moment and go down below this video and hit subscribe, I am really hurting for subscribers, so all subscribers I can get will be a plus. Today on Mondo Recipes, the next installment is going to be Jaeger Schnitzel, which is basically a schnitzel which is in a brown gravy with mushrooms. Come right down here, I'll show you what's involved in this. We've got chicken. I've got real thin sliced chicken that I got this at HEB, I believe. Shallots, a couple of eggs. I got a packet of brown gravy to keep it easy. Mushrooms, beef broth, and panko dressing, so we can do the braise station. We're going to do flour, egg, and then panko on all the chicken, and then we're going to add the gravy to the top of it. Okay, we're going to start by getting our chicken. What we want to do is pound them a little thin. And a little trick that I use is if you put a little bit of olive oil on them, or any kind of oil for that matter, and slather them down, they won't stick as bad to the bag when you pound them down. So we're going to do that real quick. I'm only going to do one of them here to show you how to do it, and just as many chickens as you're doing, just do them all the exact same. Okay, what I do is I take a gallon Ziploc bag and just cut the sides of it off. Then you can basically grab your chicken and you can just put it right in the middle of it. And basically what we're doing is just trying to get the sides all even so that it cooks approximately at the same time. These are very thin chickens, so I don't need to pound them that much. Thicker chickens, you probably need to pound quite a bit. So, but just repeat this process with all the chickens that you're going to be doing. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and salt and pepper our chicken. And again, leave it up a little high. And just make sure you get salt all over it. And then pepper all over it as well. And the higher you leave it, the more even the coating gets. Okay, that should be good. Alright, just flip them over and do the exact same thing that you did on the first side. You want to pepper both sides, salt and pepper both sides of it. Alright, and just put your eggs in here and go ahead and scramble them up. Like good scrambled eggs, basically. Alright, and go ahead and salt and pepper your flour a little bit. I'll leave the descriptions and the amounts I'll leave the amounts in the description as I usually do, along with the directions on how to put it all together. Basically add what you think. I will have the exact amounts in the description though. And then just go ahead and stir it up a little bit. And then what you do is you grab your chicken. You do flour first. And what this basically does is dry the chicken. If you don't have flour, another way to do this is just completely dry out your chicken. That's basically all the flour is doing, is making the chicken dry so the egg sticks to it. And then go to your egg. And I'm only going to do one of them here again to show you guys the technique on how to do it. You guys just repeat that process with however many chickens you guys decide to do. Go ahead and check off the excess amount of egg. And then put it in your panko. And get panko all over it. Okay, you just add some more panko if you need some. Obviously, I was kind of short here, so you add your panko, and then what I do is just press it in to the chicken. That way you know it's going to be on there nice and tight. And then you can flip it back over again, and obviously we need some panko on this side too. So what we do is we add panko to this side. And press it in again. And then go ahead and take your chicken out and place it on your plate after you shake off the excess panko. And just repeat this with all your chickens, however many you have to do. Okay, then we add our oil, and I'm using canola oil today. You can use olive oil as well, but be sure you put as much olive oil as you do butter in there. That kind of keeps the olive oil from burning. Canola oil has a higher smoke point, so it doesn't burn as much. And again, I'll leave the exact amounts in the description for you guys. And then go ahead and put this on what's that, about medium low. Okay, I got one of these thermo temperature pens, and you can pick these up for nearly nothing on Amazon or wherever. And it kind of just helps you know when your oil is hot enough. But you can do it the old-fashioned way, sprinkle a little water in there, or maybe some flour or breadcrumbs, and see when it starts to sizzle. And I usually have these go for about, well, I told you 2 minutes last time. These were a little thinner, so I'm just going to eyeball it. I'll let you know in the description how much time you need. Okay, after mine are about 2 minutes, somewhere around there. And see how the breading is getting nice and brown? That means it's crispy. Means it's crisping up real nicely. And flip them over and let them get the same color on the other side. Usually about 2-3 minutes, depending on how thick your cut is. Okay, then once you get done, flip it over, make sure the other side looks just as good as the front side. Then you can take them off and put them on a plate. And I would recommend put them on a flour plate. On a plate with paper towels to soak up the excess oil as well. And just set those aside for a minute. And then you can add your mushrooms to your oil. Along with your shallots. And then give those nice little stir around. And you can also add some salt to this dish as well. It kind of helps throw out the moisture in those mushrooms. And I'll be back with you guys as soon as it gets cooked down. Okay, once your mushrooms and shallots get cooked down pretty good like they are now, you can go ahead and add your gravy mix. And I do this just to keep stuff simple. I don't have a lot of time during the day, and I like to mess around with making homemade gravy. I just use a simple gravy pack. But I do use beef broth instead of water. You can use water as well, it just doesn't add as much flavor. And then give that a nice stir around. Okay, to get this thick, if you bring it up to a boil and then put it on low immediately afterwards, it will start to thicken up. And it's pretty thick right now, so what we're going to do is we're going to chicken back out here. And we're going to ladle on some of this stuff. it's always good to get it somewhat in the middle of the chicken where the outside stays crispy. And let me get that one back on there. Alright, put some green onions on there. And then all that's left to do is take a taste test of it and see how it is. I don't even think I'm going to need a knife for this. Where's it out? Put some green onions in there. So crispy. Excuse me. That is so delicious. It's probably my number one requested item to make for people. It is really, really, really tasty. So I really would suggest you guys try this. And again, please don't forget to go down below and subscribe to this video. I need all the subscribers I can get. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoy this dish.